Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cardano ADA. So right now we're at $1.38. We actually see in the last 24 hours being really down 3.46%. So that's not too bad at all. Obviously, looking at the last week, we're down about 7%, and the last month being 7.69%. So this is definitely one of the best altcoins that has been withstanding, really the turmoil that June has brought to a lot of altcoins and really Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So we're continuing to see coins struggle in the month of June, probably going to last at least till the end of July, probably even longer than that. But we're going to talk about when we're going to see Cardano, really start boosting out of this $1.30 range, and really when we're going to see Cardano do, big things. So we're going to talk about all of this in the upcoming video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video to stay up to date with Cardano as well as other altcoins across the channel. So we have been talking about Cardano for a while now, and like I said, we do pretty much daily videos. And talking about Cardano recently, we've seen that there has been struggles in June, just like other altcoins as well. So I do think we're going to see, some probably more decreases coming along with June as well as early July. But realistically, I think Cardano is still a great investment. I think it's actually going to be one of those coins that has a chance of continuing to see higher prices during a bearish looking market or an accumulation period. So this accumulation period is all about accumulating, and that's one thing a lot of people don't really understand. So when you're in this like FUD or manipulation accumulation phase, you're going to be seeing great price points across the board. And it's one of those things where dollar cost averaging into these accumulation or bear market phases is definitely what you want to do. You don't want to be really jumping in out at those, green candles, those highs, those all-time highs. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw a lot of retail investors get burned this bull market because they jumped in, when they heard about the hype, and they jumped in at that $60,000 Bitcoin. And now they're seeing, a $35,000 Bitcoin, and they're losing a ton of money. They just took all their money and ran. So not a bad idea, obviously cutting losses, but in reality, they lost a lot of money, buying those really green candles. So buying red candles, buying that bear market, buying that accumulation period is definitely going to be something that a lot of people are going to learn over time and really start to accept as a, strategy. Jumping into what Cardano is. So it's a blockchain platform built on a proof of stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy cost. Development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. So jumping into the first tweet, it actually talks about, besides others, Cardano is capturing the attention of institutional investors. According to the digital asset investment firm CoinShares, smart people know the potential of Cardano. So we are seeing actually, articles all about this across the web. I saw a couple of different articles by now talking about institutional money moving to Cardano and Stellar as Bitcoin and Ethereum take a breather. So CoinShares actually talking about this, and we see Daily Hold actually making this article talking about emerging blockchain platform Cardano ADA and open source blockchain payment platform Stellar Lumens are capturing the attention of institutional investors, according to digital asset investment firm CoinShares. In a new report on digital asset markets, CoinShares unveils the whole, that really why many assets are bleeding institutional money. ADA and XLM are receiving positive inflows from big investors. So like I said, guys, Cardano has been doing fairly well. During this, downturn of June, a lot of coins are struggling much higher than that 3.46% in the last 24 hours. And definitely in the last month, you won't see a 7.69% decrease by many other altcoins. Cardano is, like I said, outperforming a lot of them. If we take a look at the next article, we can actually jump into Charles Hoskinson announced that Cardano developers will actually soon release new research paper on algorithmic stablecoins. So that's definitely something we would like to see as well. Really so much bullish looks on Cardano specifically. Unfortunately, the market's just kind of struggling right now, where we would be seeing great price points on Cardano, probably, very close to a $3 to $325 range right now, in my opinion. So jumping into the algorithmic stablecoins are a new segment of cryptocurrency designed to achieve price stability and, balance the circulating supply of the asset by being pegged to reserve assets such as the US dollar, gold, or any other foreign currency. To put in simple terms, the algorithmic stablecoins uses really an algorithm underneath which issues more coins when price increases and then buys them off the market when the price falls. So these coins grant traders the comfort to reap many of the benefits of crypto assets like BTC and ETH without the risk of price volatility. So this is the tweet from Charles. We have a really amazing algorithmic stablecoin paper coming out in the next few weeks. Unfinished business since the BitShares days. So as I struggle to read, you can obviously understand that Charles working on the, really the, like I said, stable coins to come to the ecosystem of Cardano. And I think realistically, that's going to be a big deal. Seeing, Charles Hoskinson and his team continue to work on such big projects. Definitely something that's going to continue to, raise a lot of eyebrows. And we see the next article talking about Input Output Global Partner World Mobile launching their token on Cardano. So this talks about the now World Mobile is taking another step by launching World Mobile token on Cardano. World Mobile aim is to raise 40 million USD in 1 month time. They've already raised 5 million in a private token sale. So this is definitely a big deal as well. Seeing more and more coins and projects really trying to take advantage of the Cardano ecosystem. They understand that, there's going to be a lot of future investors jumping into the Cardano ecosystem in the future, and they want to take advantage of that long-term success. So I do think this is a big deal as well. Jumping into smart contracts coming to Cardano in 90 days. This article on CryptosRS.com talking about really smart contracts obviously coming to Cardano in those 90 days, obviously being closer to about 70 days now. If we go to the long game, it talks about the long game is already producing impressive results in other aspects of their protocol. Cardano's proof of stake model pushed Ethereum to move off proof of work. It also has Cardano well positioned as a greener alternative. Hydra, Cardano's second layer scaling solution, is promising transaction speeds of 1,000 transactions per second for every validator, which dwarfs Bitcoin's 4.5 transactions per second, and based on some estimates could scale to Visa's size. As impressive as Cardano's tech is, several competitors like Solana and Polkadot boast similar claims to Cardano. Similarly, Bitcoin and Ethereum have their own solutions in the pipeline, being the Lightning Network, ETH 2.0. So the clock is ticking on Cardano becoming the third generation blockchain that it intended to be. So it's just very interesting to see what's going on. And obviously the roadmap shows, after Goguen is released in August, fingers crossed, Cardano still has 2 steps left on its roadmap. So Basho and Voltaire, and we continue to talk about really the idea of scalability and governance. And, realistically, smart contracts is one of the bigger projects, or I guess bigger, milestones ahead on the on Cardano specifically. I think, we're going to see smart contracts as one of the biggest milestones. Like I said, I think it's going to be a big reason as why Cardano does so well while other coins are struggling in the months ahead, because we know that, Cardano has been doing so much better than so many other altcoins during these rough months. And I think when we get back to a more of a bull market look, I think realistically we're going to see Cardano just start to pump very, very well. We're going to see it pushing $2.50, $3 very, very quickly. So we'll see what really does take place there. I do want to talk about price predictions now, though, guys, for June, July, and 2021. There's just so much information here to talk about, and I guess kind of stumbled up, just kind of excited about what's all coming to Cardano. We see it at $1.39 right now, so actually only down 2.69% in the last 24 hours with this kind of a dip. That's actually great to see. I think by the end of June, we could easily see Cardano still struggling around $1.40. I don't think we'll see much more than $1.40, that's for sure. So my price target for June, if we can stabilize above $1.40, that would definitely be a move in the right direction for Cardano. Jumping into the end of July, I think realistically it's going to be another month of stabilization, more of a lot of volatility, and really sideways movement. So because of that, I don't think we're going to see much, but maybe the last couple of days of July we break out. If we do break out the last couple of days of July, I think Cardano could push all the way to $1.70, $1.78. By the end of July. So that's going to be my price prediction for the end of July, pushing into the end of 2021 or the end of the bull market. I think realistically, Cardano still is, a $7 to $12 token at the very, very least. It's got so much, utility, so many use cases, so many, I guess, such a big ecosystem already. And it's very, very, very undervalued in my opinion. At $43.8 billion, everything in the market, in my opinion, is undervalued, but Cardano specifically is undervalued even more than most projects. So it's great to see Cardano, such a great project, kind of struggling along with everything else, just because it shows that, when we do get out of this manipulation FUD or accumulation stage, we are going to see some massive pushes, some massive price increases really across the board. And I think Cardano is going to be one to watch for sure. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, like I said, leave a comment in the description or comment section down below, not description, but I will have, some answers for you guys, hopefully. I think Cardano is one of those coins, like I said, that a lot of us are excited about. So let me know your guys' price predictions and see, where do you guys think we're going to end up? Remember, my price predictions are very, very conservative. They're always on the realistic conservative side. So make sure to realize that when jumping in, and make sure to also understand I am not a financial advisor. So always do your own research before investing. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.